But you can't fake influence. You get on it like that. Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like. What's that on the beat, bro? Beat, bro, in rap. He a freak, though. Man down, call like Ember Lambs. Tell him breathe. Let him boys to the cross, they walk around like keys. What's up with people calling yo? Trying to see Compton. In the street, can hate me. Bump them all in me, mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. Been a crash on his body, I'm John Stockton.
Welcome to another session of the School of Thought. Happy Friday, everybody. This is going to be your favorite subject. Actually, I really want to bring out some wisdom from the performance of Kendrick Lamar. I want us to learn something from it. I've learned something from it. Let me tell you, first of all, I don't even like rap. I don't even listen to rap. For one of the reasons is the words be so fast, I don't know what they're saying. But from what I've known about rap, there's a lot of cursing and stuff like that. But I don't listen to it. It just really never really been my cup of tea. But I do know some old rappers, right? Like Queen Latifah, Ice Cube, Ice-T. I know those rappers. But for some reason in this particular performance, I put my caption on the television. I started reading those words. And I was just like impressed when I started reading those words and I started going back and studying the history and the reason why he said this, this, and that. And I really just started doing my homework to find out what is this about. And I just got impressed. I got really impressed because he's not just a rapper, he's a poet. And every single word he said meant something. And I just had so much enthusiasm to just go find out why he said this, why he said that. And there's so much history behind everything that he said. So that tells me that this young man didn't just pick up the mic and started talking. He had to do his homework. He had to perfect his craft. He had, for example, he mentioned the name of a particular man. The son said something on YouTube, I believe, and he mentioned his father's name, who won the champion, the Super Bowl champion in 1958. So that far back. So it just every single word tells you that he excelled in his craft. This is a man that won the, I hope I could say it right, Pulitzer, right? And for a poet, that's not normal for a rapper. So it had to be something more than that. And when I study a little bit more about his past and how he grew up, he used to stutter. And because he had his teachers that was helping him, and he became a writer and a poet. And it just make you really see and make you understand that he's really focused on his lane as a poet. And I never saw rapping as poetry, because rapping usually just give you a lot of cussing word and people twerking and showing them. But I never understood that, why people have to go in the camera and just shake their butt and show me that they're shaking them. That's beyond my understanding. So, but he did something different. There was no twerking. It was no getting naked. There was no cursing, but it was a message. And a lot of people missed it. A lot of people had criticized it. That's what I want to talk to you about. That you have to be mindful how you criticize something. There is, you maybe say, well, I'm just expressing how I feel. There is a line in expressing your opinion and expressing your views. Then when you cross the line, when you go beyond expressing, I don't like something, I don't understand something, and then you say, oh, this trash. This is the worst performance I ever seen. Now you went beyond expressing your opinion to exposing the IQ of your understanding, the place where your understanding have parked and stopped. And we unconsciously do that to a lot of things. You did do it in the church. You say something in the word of God, a revelation that nobody never heard of. Oh, it ain't nothing but the devil. That's a demon. That's not, because people call things and criticize things and call it a demon, things that they don't understand. So based where your understanding have parked, and you no longer could see a view from any other distance except where you parked, does not mean what the person said that is there is not there. You just can't see it. And because you can't see it, you really can't give a grade of what that is. So only thing you could say is, I don't like it. It's not my cup of tea. I don't understand it. That's the only thing you could do. But you're going beyond the line when you start, well, this is bad. This is worse. Like they said about Mr. Lamar performance. This is the worst performance. So what you're doing, you're showing everybody your IQ, the IQ of your understanding. Let me just say that. The IQ of your understanding is in a level of where you parked, where you stopped. But I went beyond. I don't even like rap. But what I did, I went beyond and started studying what he said. And I could appreciate the fact that he wasn't up there cursing. He wasn't up there twerking, having these women twerking and talking about hoes. And you know, that I never understood how you talking about women as whole, which that's when you're talking about your mama, about your grandmother as a whole. That makes no sense to me. The woman that actually brings you into this world and raise you, you're going to be on television, do a record, making money off calling that women a hoe. Beyond my understanding. But that's not what we're talking about. So I went beyond that and started doing my homework. I wanted to see what was that about, because I sat there and read the words of what he said. Of course, I like to dance too, so I listened to the music over and over again till I could just hear it in my sleep. I just love it. And people criticizing, and I'm like, well, it was no stripping, it was no twerking. So what was the problem? The problem is you are saying, I don't understand what he said. Okay, you could get the lyrics and study the words. Well, I still think that was bad. So what's the reason you think that it was bad? See, you don't have a reason. You have a group of people that was looking to be entertained. They were looking for the butts to go in the camera and twerking. I'm telling you, I really don't understand that part. What is it supposed to do for me that you take your butt and you put it in the camera and you just start shaking it? Exactly what am I supposed to get away and get that? What am I supposed to get that? Like, what is the understanding I'm supposed to get it from? From when I see your butt just good enough, then you showing me your butt. Okay, what is the learning process in that? I don't get it. I got a butt too, so I can go look in the mirror, look at my own butt. Why would I need to look at your butt? Okay, that's a different school of thought. But there was none of that. So exactly what is it about it that you did not like? The message? The meaning? Did you find out what the meaning was? Did you understand what I wanted to know why they said minor. I looked it up too. I wanted to know what the mustard was about. I wanted to know what the car meant, the year of the car that he was born, and even the meaning of that type of car. This is a little bit I found out, that it was so fast that it was faster than the Jag. And it was the year that he was born. It was just a whole lot of meanings. It's a lot of little bits of things. I'm impressed with his genius. I'm impressed with his intelligence. I'm impressed with him as a poet. Obviously, a lot of people, millions of people watch it, and this man getting awards. And this is a little boy that started as he starts stuttering, and it was forced into the game that he pulled himself out. So when you look at the whole story, it really encouraging. I want to encourage you, whatever you do in life, make sure you perfect your craft. Make sure it's something that has substance that you are offering the public. Make sure, even I've listened to one of the poet performing rapper that he did with an orchestra, that you never seen a rapper do that. And I was amazed and impressed that he married the orchestra with poet rapping and was able to put a message in it. That was just impressive. But that's because my understanding is a different place than some people. The level of my understanding, I made myself go and search and learn more instead of criticizing just because I don't get it. So I'm gonna call it bad. This is worse. This is not good. Start calling people names just because I don't get it. So I'm mad because I'm stuck and my understanding is parked under garage someplace. So I'm just gonna get mad at everybody else that's out there, that's outside of the garage where my understanding is, and just start calling them names. So you have to be careful. So people could say, well, I'm just expressing myself. There's a difference between expressing your opinion, because your expression could be, I just don't like it. Your expression could be, that's not my cup of tea. That's an expression. But you crossing the line, and now you showing the world your IQ of your understanding by the way, that just nothing but the devil. That nothing but satanic. That's nothing but that's crazy, and it's worse and it's bad. So you're showing me your IQ. You're showing me where your understanding stopped. You're showing me where your understanding have parked, and you just made you built a house of your understanding in a place that's not productive. So you got to be careful you don't cross that line. I am totally impressed with him. I'm honest to God, and I don't even like rapping. But when I saw it as a poet and I saw it as a message and I listened to the message, I'm like, because I love history. I love to study. It made me go back and study. It made me go back and learn. Said, man, it's almost like poetry metaphors are like whales and place that you hidden secrets, hidden treasure, where you hide the message in a word. You hide it in a metaphor. Wait a minute. Who's like that? Oh, that's right. Your Bible. The book of Proverbs, the book of Psalms, all of them are proverbs that you have to study to get the meaning of it. Because, okay, some of us are IQ understanding, grab the word and grab the proverbs, and you just say, this is what it is. And then some of us that understanding what it means, we're laughing like, that's not what that means. But because you didn't do the work to find the mystery of what God is saying in the book of Proverbs or the book of Psalm, in the book of Solomon, you didn't go search the mystery of that metaphor. You just going by the letter. So, I mean, you know, the song, they're not like us. They're not. So what did that mean? What did that? You didn't even search to see what that is. It's like, oh my God. You didn't even search it. Even with Serena, with the dead, everybody again, there's some IQ that said, oh, she was doing it being petty. And then, but when you hear her story or where she from or where she couldn't do that dance, that understanding have more value. She expressed it, but then I don't want to offend anybody, but the understanding that stopped at petty. It stopped at they just show because that was her ex-boyfriend and he put it and when I'm like, no, there's got to be more to that. And when I listen to her, I'm like, this is a deeper story. This was a freedom dance for her based on where she come from, where she couldn't do the dance when she won her championship. But again, it's where your understanding had parked. Is where you stop your understanding and learning and stop going by what the social media said. Everybody just scraping through things and nobody wants to learn. Nobody wants to go deep. Nobody, if it weren't twerking, I don't like it. If nobody don't show me their butt, well, I would just say, take a picture of your own butt. Get in the mirror and do your own twerking. Stop looking for other people twerk and looking for other people's butt. That just, sometimes you have to look back and say, that's a little sickening. That I'm just, that's just something wrong with that problem that I just want to look at somebody else's butt, twerking in my face. And what am I supposed to do with it? And sometimes that's what people are looking for entertainment. Well, entertain your own self. Get your mirror and twerk yourself and look at your own butt, okay? That will solve the problem. Then you don't have to be criticizing people, right? Because then bring you no twerking. Then bring you naked. Get in the mirror, get naked. Look at your own body. Because, some of us don't get turned on by looking at other people's nakedness. What does it do? It don't put no money in my pocket. It don't do nothing for me. So I don't want that. But I want something that have value, something that have potent in it. And that did. And I enjoyed it. So some people criticize because of the dance, and I'm going around my house. Ain't that good? They're not like us. They're not like us. Yeah. And having a great time while you criticize. Mm, 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 yeah. Hey. Mm, 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 mm. Having a good time with it, honey. So, thank you for joining me for another School of Thought on a Friday. Hopefully, I will see some of you tomorrow at the Parent University because I'm teaching a class 3 times, 10, 11, and 12 at in Lancaster. Look on my page for the address. I would love to see you there. And just Connie, keep dancing. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. And I'm still trying to learn that other dance. What's that? This one Serena did. I'm still trying to learn what do they call it? Creek dance. Hey, I'm trying to learn that too. Honey, I'm having me a good time. All right. So don't get mad, get glad, and enjoy life. Okay? Nobody ain't twerking. Hey, how y'all doing? Just enjoy life. I love to dance. I love to enjoy life. I love to laugh. I love it. And there's nothing wrong with it. And I'm going to learn that other dance, child. Yeah. Ooh. I'm in the middle trying to learn it. Right. I'll let you know when I learn it. Y'all have a great weekend. I will see you on the next one. Crip walk. That's it. So I'm going to try to learn that. Crip. What? I love it. I love it. I love it. So you all enjoy life. Don't allow nobody to bring their level of understanding to mess up your day and mess up your flow because they don't get it. Let them keep rolling and you just keep doing your little quick walk. Y'all have a great weekend. Thank you for joining me for another School of Thought. And I will see you. Don't forget KhannahJosué.com. And I will see some of you tomorrow in Lancaster. All right? Have a great time. I'm going to keep dancing. Have a good